We've got a developing situation as an NFL officiating crew is now being investigated for a series of unusual calls with direct betting consequences. We explain with Anajar and Levine accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE. Up first, take a look at this. Quote, just so everyone knows, officiating crew for Texans Colts is already under investigation. Yeah, and take a look at this pass interference call against the Colts. Even J.J. Watt on the broadcast admits something's off.
Here's the penalty that Colts fans are upset about. It's coming right down here. I mean, that little arm is not enough at all to be called. That is barely hand fighting at best.
Yeah, and then we start to see a trend on this alleged illegal contact call.
You're going to see him right here. It's a long developing play. Like you said, Ian, C.J. Stroud in that pocket for a long time, and that's just too far down the field to continue that contact. It doesn't look crazy, but you're not allowed to do it past a healthy 5 yards.
Yeah, but tied in the fourth, it becomes blatant. Watch as the Texans' play clock expires, but the Colts get flagged instead.
It's a nickel package for Indy. Play clock down to 0-0. The throw is incomplete. Flag is down.
And that play clock is going to make Shane Steichen even more mad now.
It's a nickel package for Indy. Play clock down to 0-0.
Quote, the Texans should have had a delay a game, but instead the refs hit the Colts with a phantom PI. 2 missed calls on 1 play. Inexcusable. There's too much riding on these games for the refs to be this bad. Even Tony Dungy weighed in. Quote, NFL has to do something about this. Yeah, but this may be the most stunning evidence of wrongdoing we have ever seen. As we continue with Bud's Chicken and Seafood. Order now at budschicken.com. Take a look now at what the refs called a good point after touchdown. You won't believe your eyes.
And Fairbairn misses it, or does he?
Wow.
They just said good. From that look, it did not look good.
Oh, boy. This is... Colts fans, go grab a drink real quick. That was a tough sequence.
Quote, the Houston Texans clearly missed this extra point. Both refs said the kick was good. This is outrageous. The Colts have every right to be livid with the refs and the league. And this, the NFL refs called the extra point good. Does this kick look good to you? The NFL needs the Colts to lose to keep things interesting in the AFC South. Yeah, but now watch the face mask call the refs ignored, which would have given the Colts a first down with under 2 minutes remaining.
By definition, it's grasped, twist, turn, control. We can clearly see the bully's got 2 fingers stuck in there. And then again, this is where the level of subjectivity comes in. Does he twist?
And then this. Dov Kleeman says wild. Colts fans are calling for the commissioner to overturn the loss to the Texans due to the missed extra point and the blatant face mask penalty. The commissioner can overturn a game result for a, quote, extraordinarily unfair act. Yeah, but as always, we followed the money trail, and what it revealed may actually shock you as we ride with Revel Rideshare. Ride for less, drive for more. Download it now. Revel Rideshare. First, though, listen as NBC chose to focus on the one play that actually went against the Texans.
And we have a controversial wall here, Sims, on the DPS.
This is so bad. We need common sense in the NFL at the referees. This is, the ball lands by the yellow dotted line. The hot dog vendor had a better chance of catching that than Alec Pierce. That is ridiculous.
Yeah, but when we investigate the actual betting activity, we are forced to accept the truth. According to John Ewing of BetMGM, of the 10 most bet teams based on money to cover, number 2 was the Texans at -3. And based on the most popular, most lopsided action, look at number 3, the Texans, 69% of the money on them. So we know it wasn't to help the sports books. The question is on the board, presented by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. Get them online at LindstromAir.com. Question, should the NFL now take a closer look at this officiating crew? Absolutely. We know it wasn't to help the sports books. We wonder, however, so many calls could be so wrong, including an extra point, which clearly wasn't good. It doesn't make sense. Something's not right, and somebody had better figure it out quick. Like you with your AC and your plumbing when it goes bad. Get it fixed real quick. Go online to LindstromAir.com. Do me a favor, hit subscribe, like, and comment. Where I'm right, where I'm wrong, tell me. I'll reply to you all. And remember, every day above ground is a good day. Some are just more questionable than others. So say goodnight to the bad guy.